The St Maarten Bridge. Challenges, love, hate, what's the deal?
It's narrow. I think they say it's 17 metre width on that bridge. When you're coming up to it, it looks about 5 metres wide.
That bridge takes out some of the best.
Welcome to another video. My name is Watney. I create social media content for super yachts and I fly bush planes around South Africa when I'm not sailing the seas.
Morning, Justin.
Morning. How are you?
Good, I'm seeing land.
We are seeing land. At the port side we have St John. We've just passed St Thomas. It's a lovely day. The swell has completely disappeared. Hopefully for the rest of the trip. We have about, what do we got? About 97 miles until we land in St Maarten. We're pushing to get through the bridge without touching it, hopefully. We haven't touched it yet, fingers crossed. Hopefully be on the dock by 5 p.m, tie up by 5:10, first beers at 5:15.
Perfect. So yesterday we were cutting it fine by 15 minutes to make this bridge.
Yes.
How did you make up time?
Don't tell the captain, but I did a little shortcut through a couple of islands last night. I took a shortcut with plenty of time to spare. What? You took a shortcut? So we're actually getting there an hour before the bridge now, so we've made up good time and good speed. We're now doing 13 knots, so we're killing it now.
What's the story with this bridge? I know personally I've been in a boat that hit the bridge. Why is it such a... What's actually going on with this bridge?
Well, when you're coming up to it, it looks about 5 metres wide. And there's, as you go through it, there's a tiny little dog leg when you turn, so you need to fully clear it before you hit the pylon in front. You have to turn, but without turning too quickly and smacking into the your starboard cord on the bridge.
And you think you're going in fine in the bow, but you don't realise that your bum's slowly starting to creep.
Yeah, because you have a tiny little bit of current coming through there. So hopefully we're going to be going in against the current, which is nice. So we're going to be going into the current, which makes it very easy to steer into. Plenty of boats are hit, but we've never hit. Luke's never hit. If it's windy, you'll probably make me drive for my first time. So fingers crossed it's not windy.
St Maarten's just over there, so before we start coming into any port, the guys will run out in advance and start setting up all the boats, so pulling lines, fenders, basically prepping everything before we come in. Fairly simple. They'll start blowing up fenders, which takes a little bit of time, especially if you've done a crossing. All your fenders and lines are typically put away, so need that time to get it all out and get it all set up and have the lines run out outside.
Very excited. Go to the gym.
What are you doing at the gym, Warwick?
I'll be like, where's the beach? I'll be come here. But there ain't nothing there. Can't give directions no more.
Toma.
And in its natural habitat, the sunshine shines through the window.
Can you run me through your line setup, like really quick?
Line there, this line out done. Yeah? We've got two lines. One long line which is split into two eventually when we get to dock. One forward line which is abreast. These are heaving lines, so when we get to the dock, this is how we basically pass our lines over to the people on the dock so they can tie us up. So this will get thrown over once we come in. What else do you want to know?
So is that one forward, one breast, and one spring?
Yeah, forward leading spring, aft leading spring, and one breast.
Do you guys have any fines in the event that you throw a heaving line in the drink?
Well, you got one attempt. If you fail on the second attempt, fine, $5. Every $5 every time after that. Same thing with like docking the tender, anything like that. You got one free go. You mess up after the first one, it's $5 every time.
$5 is actually quite light, eh?
Oh, that adds up, eh? We've so far got about $320 in our fines jar for this season. It's all down to Sam. Cheers, Sam.
How are you? Where have you been the last 4 days?
Welcome to my casa.
How are you feeling?
I feel fine.
How are you actually feeling?
When I'm not moving, I feel fine.
Yeah, well, we got an hour and a half to go and then we're nearly there.
That's good.
Quick one, honest question.
Yes.
Expectation versus reality of being at sea before getting into yachting. It's like 1 month in. Is this a lot worse than you thought, seasickness wise?
Yes, definitely. I didn't know what to expect, but yeah, it definitely takes some getting used to. So yeah.
You'll get used to it.
Yeah.
If you don't go through with a little bit of pucker factor and being cautious, then you're not looking at it the right way. That bridge takes out some of the best in this industry. It's just kind of tight, and especially with the dog leg and the breeze that comes across it. In certain instances, speed is your friend. In other instances, not so much. There can be a current that runs through there. So if you have wind and current behind you and you're trying to get through the bridge, then you have to go a little bit faster.
Fenders out, fenders in.
I don't go through with fenders out, but everybody is standing by a fender and we'll put them out if necessary. For me, part of it's aesthetics, and at the same time, it's also not that necessary. If you need to put a fender out, then you can put a fender out. The fenders are definitely there for a reason. Like I've been on boats where we have hit, but we put fenders in and it saved you. So they're definitely handy. But every boat's going to be different. This is a little smaller in beam, so going through the bridge, you've normally got a couple of meters either side to play with. But there's some boats where it doesn't make sense to have fenders over the side because there isn't any space. I am going to call you back as I'm just about to go through the bridge.
See that big commercial looking thing?
Well, just listen to this. I got a PCR test in my nose and it did not last. Or cries.
That is fantastic. Is Mum getting you ice cream now?
We're getting donuts. She wants 3 of them.
All right, 3 donuts for a PCR test. I think that's a fair deal. Alright guys, we're going to line up and start heading in. Obviously bridge is up, going through, comms off the radio. If Justin, you can give me distances on port and starboard quarters.
Port is holding 2 meters, port holding 2. Starboard holding 2 meters, that's perfect.
It's always a bit of a sigh of relief.
Oh, that one. Now you got to get it in here.
The shoe's going to be a little tight, so we're going to have to hug that.
4 sides. Driver's lateral on this line is 1 metre and slowly closing.
Well, I think all of our adrenaline rushes a little bit in these environments. Luke for driving, myself with the drone, just sketchy flying around here. Can't really fly more than 50 meters away from the boat because of the airports and everything that's around us. So all in all, a little bit of adrenaline for all of us, but I feel like this is a good time to sign this one out. Thank you so much for watching these videos. Please smash that subscribe button as I'm rushing towards 200,000 as fast as I can. But other than that, just a reminder that we're posting daily updates on Bella, so all the Instagram pages are linked down below, and a reminder that anybody that's interested in getting into the yachting industry, Captain Luke and myself and a few other creators out there built a platform called Crew Library, which would answer every single one of your questions and give you discounts and stuff like that off your courses. So please check that out in the link down below as well. Other than that, see you guys tomorrow for another big day.
For those of you that want to know what engineers do on boats,
It's not as easy as it looks, bro.
Super technical.
If you want to see something later, I'm going to change a light bulb.
You don't worry.
I'm going to change a light bulb and
There's a reason I hired you.
I'm going to write some notes down, say some big words. And that'll be my day.
Let's start the morning with some coffee, shall we?